Hi planner friends, I am back with another video and this is a quite messy one, and I just want to talk a little bit about what I have been using lately and what I have abandoned, and also what I'm getting for 2025, as the Hobonichi launch will be on 1st of September. And to be honest, I first thought I will get maybe a sterling ink planner or like the week book from some other producers, but I ended up, and the main reason for it is the white paper. And I don't just like, I wish the Hobonichi weeks would have the same paper as the HON. I just prefer the white over the yellow paper, so you can see here there's quite a difference, and I just prefer the white paper. Maybe that's also the reason why I'm more in this planner, but I am just showing you first what I abandoned for this year, and then I will go into what I have, what I still do and what I am planning to do for next year. So I abandoned the Moleskine Daily, which is a pity because last year I have used it every single day, and this year I have done every single day till 25th of May. But I have to admit that I was very unhappy from the start, because I also have done a video on that, because the paper quality is just very bad. So I feel like they have changed their paper and it's more cheap now, because you can see that the markers are going through, and this was actually my style of planning. It just looked, you can check my flips from last year, but it just like looked a little bit like this, and this is what I like. And then I had to just do pen and paper and some kind of hand lettering or stickers, and I haven't enjoyed it as much. And I wanted to finish it because I just don't like when there are planners that are not finished. But I don't know, I have a lot of planners to update for now, and I decided that maybe I will just go back, because now I'm using this, and there has been some times where I haven't used it, so we can just flip through. There was here in February to March and April I haven't used it, and then I haven't used it for May sometime, I think, or yeah, there are some weeks that in May that I haven't used it. So my plan is to maybe transfer the missing days from here into this book, so that I will have one book that is finished for the whole year, because I just don't like to have unfinished books, which I don't know why, but this is just how I am. I can, like, I want to store them, but if they are like half empty, I don't feel like it does make much sense to store them. I don't know, I haven't decided. The cover is cute though. It's from Le Cow, from Le Cow, and I really love the cover and everything, but I don't know. And I'm not going to get the Moleskine Daily for 2025 just because of the low paper quality. Then the next book that I have abandoned is the A6 Tetro, which is a pity because I have filled up a whole A6 Tetro from last year, 2023. So there was every single day filled out except for one day. And what I usually do is I just use the daily pages, and I do like everyday journaling about the day kind of thing. And I felt like last year, because I've done that, and I have also abandoned it around May, I still laid stickers down for a very long time actually, but haven't used it, which is also a pity because of the stickers and everything. I will not get rid of this. I will still keep it and store it, and maybe for the end of the year I will, maybe in winter, have more time or more energy to just maybe journal every day. But I have realized that with using this last year every single day, I have used my journal a lot less. And I think I like the idea of writing everything every day, but at the same time, it's just about my day. And sometimes I feel like the time I use here, I would prefer to use it in my journal, in my everyday journal. So I don't know if I will keep up with both, so I decided not to get the A6 Techo for next year. Which leaves me with a lot less planners, and I don't know how I feel about that. So now talking about it and thinking it through, I might get the Techo as well, like the A6, because just like that, maybe in case I wanted, I could use it, but I don't know, probably not. So yeah, then there is, and like this is something very unusual because I use a week's, not a week's, but like the week's format for a very long time, like the last 10 years. This is the format I've been using. It's like the weekly layout and then notes. And so this year, usually the last years, I had a sneaker or mega weeks. So a sneaker is also mega with a lot of note pages. And what I did, I used the monthly for pre-planning. So I just wrote the appointments in advance and everything pre-planning, and then the weekly was like what was going on in a week, and also tracking a little bit what I have been doing. And then here was my running to-do list for the week with a tracker, and in the back I had a to-do list for like every single day. And this worked out great for the last years. I filled a lot of megas, and yeah, for this year, because I always loved the covers so much, I thought that I will get the mega just in case, and I have not set it up. I don't know when I started using it. I think end of February, March, something like this. Yeah, beginning of March. So I guess here I did some back planning. I think this is when I started, 11th of March. So I have used the regular weeks for the first time, and I love the setup. I like the planner. It's a Hobonichi weeks, just that I missed the notes pages in the back. So I'm also very unhappy that I haven't done any of the tracking stuff, because I usually have trackers, and not even my period tracker. Like I did January, February, March, and here very inconsistently. Then April I came back, and May I stopped. Like if you check my planners every half of May, and this is when my life got very busy, which usually doesn't make me step out of my planner routines. So I don't really know what happened, but I've set everything up, which was a lot of work, and it could be so cute, but I just haven't used it, and I wish I would. So maybe I will still go back in September tracking things, because it just looks so cute, and I wish this could be filled up, but it isn't. I used this, but mostly at home, which is because of the covers. I didn't want to carry it, I don't know. So I did pre-planning in here, and I have also used it. I also did back planning, so I filled it up till July here, and in the weeklies even more. So I have used it till May, but it was always mostly sitting at my desk. So from the beginning of the year, the Hobonichi weeks it's also a creative outlet, so I love that. I love to do the different layouts and everything, and I think it turned out quite cute. But I went ahead and did a lot of back planning, so I think this is when I dropped out, the beginning of May. So all of this is back planning, and you can see where I have stopped to back plan. I mean, it does look cute. Because I didn't have the mega, I decided to put the daily tasks here, which I didn't enjoy as much, and it just left me, everything was very like, I don't know, I haven't really liked it. So I went back to do all of this back planning, and now I'm the end of July. I have already done some decoration for the next weeks, and I'm still going to fill this up because I need filled up weeks, even though I haven't used it. I haven't used notes pages as much. I have books that I didn't keep up tracking, like nowhere basically, except for my Goodreads. And this brings me to my book journal. So I have the book journal, which is a hobonichi weeks, and I know the hobonichi weeks is not the best option as a book journal because it doesn't really make sense to have the monthly, the weekly, and everything. But I just feel like hobonichi does such cute covers that I want to be able to use them for something. And 2 years ago I had basically a sneaker weeks that I was my everyday carry, and regular weeks that I just did decoration with. And I think this doesn't really make sense. It's like the way this doesn't make sense for this year. So I don't know. I will probably, like what I've seen now, like I will come to the plan later. So let me just explain what I do here. I have a very simple setup, and then it's very book themed. And then I always put here which when I started a book, so I can come back and just check when I started. And then you can see here I got very busy and then I stopped tracking. I did read something in all of this month, but I haven't written it down yet, which I'm still going to do when I have time. So the weekly is not very, here I sometimes do journaling if I have time to why I read or didn't read as much. Here I just laid stickers down and I write that I'm very busy, and here I write the starting date of the book. So yeah. And I have done this for some time. It's not very necessary. Like, as I said, I would not need a planner. And if I would love for Hobonichi to just come out with a notebook that has cute covers that I can just use as a book journal. But I don't mind the layout. I just mind to have something. I also enjoy that it has the 2024 on the spine, so I know immediately that the ones with the colorful covers, like the regular covers, are the book journals, and then I can just have a look. So in the back I have an index, which I have to update because a lot of books are missing, I think like 7 or something. And then I have some kind of reviews where I just write some small snippets of the book, and I have done that till book 13, I think. Yeah, so I still have to finish this, but I will. Like, the book journal is always something that I often go backwards because it also doesn't matter to me as much because I just want it to be complete at the end of the year. And this year I haven't read as much. I'm working full-time, I have voluntary work, and then I study, and I have some different additional education programs that I followed. So this was still is a very busy year. Maybe that's also the reason why I fell in love with the HON. It's the A6 HON. And as I mentioned, the plan was to just have it at home at my desk. I thought I will have the Hobonichi weeks, and then I will have the dailies here to just put my day here and to-dos here. I haven't done that for a very long time because it wasn't as useful as I thought. But I started carrying this around. Someone is ringing bells outside. I think it's some kids. So I hope it's not disturbing too much. I used the tracker here just the first 2 months. Then monthly I used it for pre-planning and back planning, and I really used it a lot heavily in June for really planning. So this was real-time planning, as well as in July real-time planning, as well as in August real-time planning. So it's also a little bit color-coded, and I love the white paper. And what I do in here is basically just pen, the Hobonichi pen, and then different highlighters. And I am not the person to use regular highlighters, but in here I just liked it. So this is when I started this, and you can see how the style changed. So this was when it was sitting at home at my desk, and I just did some currently reading, health issues, whatever, and I have done that quite some time. Then I sometimes went back and did some back planning, and then in May I started using it a little bit differently, and the reason for that is that I have abandoned as well as the Moleskine as well as the Techo. So I kind of did some what I have been doing here, some to-dos, and then highlight some kind of highlights of the day. I have done that for some time and then I abandoned it again, but I came back in June. So here I have the color code, and then I came back in June, and then from then on this was my everyday carry. So I carried this book to every holidays. I went on, and maybe we flip through it together so you can see. So I just had the highlights of the day here. I color coded. I have the to-do list. So it's like what I have been doing with combined with maybe some journaling if I had a trip or something, or if there's something I wanted to write down. I'm so sorry, this is like, maybe I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So this is what I have been doing here, and then yeah, I just did some like real-time planning, to be honest, also some forward planning, and then still in July I still used it. I still had the to-do lists, the highlights of the day, whatever. So then I have stopped using colors, which I could maybe still go back and color code, but it was just pen and paper because I carried it with me to holidays and everything. So I just yeah, did pen and paper. And then here I was in Morocco. I traveled and I came back. I had some things to do. There's one day missing. I don't remember what I did that day, but yeah. So this was actually not really back planning, this was real-time planning. I just went back every single day and write a little bit what I've done. I was on holidays again, and then yeah, I just used it like really like every day. I could maybe go and use highlighters. Maybe I will do that, but I don't mind. It's just like it's written down and it's very useful. Here the holiday kind of stopped. This was Tuesday, today is Thursday. So yeah, I had some busy days, but yeah, so it's like a to-do list and a little bit what I have been doing, and this actually works well. I wanted to put my goals in here, but I have never done that. So yeah, there are no goals, but I enjoy this. So what is my plan for 2025? I will definitely get an A6 HON because I really enjoy it, and I feel like this could work for me also for next year, also as an everyday carry. But I'm not sure. I will also get the sneaker weeks, and I have decided on the purple one because I think the color is quite nice, and I have two leather covers that are not bulking up a lot, so they're very thin and they fit the sneaker weeks perfectly. So they were custom ordered for custom made for the sneaker week. Sorry. So yeah, then I will get the A6 HON, I will get the sneaker weeks, I will get a regular weeks as a book journal, and I can't decide between two, so I will probably order both and just check which one I like best and sell the other one. And then I don't know, I will definitely get the lined notebook. I'm so excited about the lined notebook. I will buy them in A5 and A4, no, in A5 and A6. Like, I'm so excited for them. And I will get some pencil boards and stuff, like a drawer pouch, because I really love my drawer pouch that I use now, and it's very full, and I still want to get another one. And then I will maybe also get the A6 Techo which I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I still have the A5 day free from last year that is still going to last me for next year. I'm a teacher, so I use it as my teacher planner, and maybe I will get it. Wait. It's actually not far. So it's this day free 2024. I have started it in September, and I can show you how I did that. So basically the monthly starts in December, and the school year starts in September. So what I did at the end of the monthlies, I just drew September, October, November, and then I went on with December, and then I used it, and now we are here. So here was holiday, now we are here, and then I will still use it, and it goes till March, I think. And then I already drew out April, May, and June, and so this will last me for 2 school years. It's an A5 day free, and I can use it for 2 years, and I still have a lot of notes pages free, so I carry this with me every day. It's all my appointments and stuff. If we have conferences or things I need to, like projects, I can just put them in here, and I have a lot of notes pages to do that. And then most of my lists, like homework lists and whatever, are digital, and I also have like lists that I print out in A4. Yeah, so that's it. That's my system. Before I always had a planner which has like the lists included, but I am sick and tired of carrying too many heavy books. That's why I love the A5, and I will get a day free for the following year. And I think so in 2025 I will order it for 2026, because now this can still get me through 2020. I'm just thinking, yeah, to 2025, because in September 1st I will, 2025 I will order the one for 2026, and then I can start using it in October. So this is actually the plan. Yeah, that's it. So this is my whole system. I am so excited for hobonichi. First I thought I'm not going to order anything, but or I order a week book from somewhere else, and maybe I will still do that and check it. But I feel like I always come back to the paper and to the quality. I feel like there is no brand that has books laid open in this way, and I just love the paper and everything. And I started to enjoy, and this started with this book actually, I started to enjoy to use the hobonichi pen that I never liked, but I am considering of using the hobonichi pen also in the sneaker weeks for next year, because I feel like with highlighters it can look really cute, and it was this planner that inspired me to use it, the hobonichi pen with highlighters in my A6 HON, and I think the way it looks, it makes me happy. So it's it's cool. I love it. It's very functional and on the go, and it's not very cutesy in that way, but I still like it. So maybe that's what I'm going to do for next year, and if not, I still have the opportunity to use stickers if I want to. But I feel like this kind of planning style is very cute to flip through, so this is cute and everything, but it's also not as functional as it was the years before, and so I am probably going for a sneaker weeks and a more pen to paper hobonichi, and yeah. So that's it. I am still like not much in a planner funk, but not as planner girly as I was before, but I think I'm adjusting to my needs, and that's what it is. So I would be so excited to know if you are ordering from Hobonichi. What are you ordering? What are you using for next year? I'm so curious. I haven't had time to check YouTube videos, but I will definitely do soon now. And yeah, here is still more than 30 degrees, so I'm not much in the mood to stay at home and watch YouTube videos, but winter will come and I will watch all the videos, and I'm so curious. So maybe you can already tell me in the comments. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you soon.